Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be teaching you JavaScript, and you can write your code in any text editor that you please. My text editor of preference is Sublime Text 3. Just note that you can't pick any text formatter. You can't put it in Microsoft Word or anything that adds spacing or formatting. Anything with a style bar like color or font size, you can't really do. So I tend to use Sublime Text 3. It's my personal favorite. And after a while, you get used to the shortcuts in your text editor of preference. So for the rest of the course, I'm going to be using this. Now, today I want to talk to you about how to write the syntax of JavaScript. And JavaScript goes inside of an HTML page. So you kind of have to already know HTML. So here I have an HTML page. I named it as example.html and I saved it on my desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate to that. So here I have the example.html, and inside I have the text called first page. And basically I have here a div element with this first page on the inside. Now I want to go ahead and start writing some JavaScript. In order to do that, I have to add a script tag. Don't forget to close your tags after you create them. My first line of JavaScript I'm going to write is an alert. I'm going to write the classic hello world. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now I'm going to head back to the browser and I'm going to reload, and that should produce this rather annoying pop-up box. Now there are a couple of things that are going on here. One, you see this semicolon at the end, and a semicolon isn't necessary. So if I go ahead and save this code without it, that pop-up box will still work. However, the semicolon is kind of like punctuation in a sense. It is necessary, but it would be nice if you had it there. Now, there are some circumstances where having a semicolon is mandatory, but in this case, it is not. Just know that it comes at the end of a command. Now, we have this alert, and alert is the command for producing a pop-up box. And then we have to pass it these quotes, these parentheses with these quotes inside, and whatever is inside of the quotes is what you're going to see. So if I write another example on the inside, I save and reload, I get that here. Now, what if I wanted to show you something else? How about this? If I type console log testing, what I want you to notice, it's a similar syntax. It is, and by syntax, I mean how it's written. It's very similar in that it is quotes and parentheses. So if I save this and I reload it, I see the another example, but I don't see any log here. Now, in order to see the log inside of your browser, if you're inside Chrome or Firefox, you could simply right-click, inspect element, and this will give you a breakdown of all the code that's being sent from the file to your browser. So right here in the elements section, I have all the HTML here. And if I open up body, I can even see the JavaScript on the inside. Also, if I head over to this console tab, we can see the log here. And the console log prints here. Now, if you are in Safari, you won't be able to see this initially. What you will have to do, I'm going to head over to my Safari tab. What you have to do is you have to go to Preferences and go Show to Advanced, and then go to Show Developer Menu and Menu Bar if you're in Safari. But with that being said, I tend to just use Chrome. That's my browser of choice. Cool. Now that we have both things there, the log can also show you some other things. So if I make a mistake, it will be able to point it out. It won't be able to point out all mistakes, but some. So let's say I have an alert with only one quotation, as opposed to the two that are necessary. If I save this file, go back and reload, the console is going to say one error, uncaught syntax error, invalid or unexpected token. And it tells me even the line that it's on. And then I could go back to my code and notice that that quotation was missing.